Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm here today with another box because it is Wednesday. So today's box are going to be these Kinder Riegels. I don't know if they have these in the States or not. I'm doing this for a swap, cozy comfort swap. And my partner says she likes milk chocolate, and I heard that these were the best milk chocolates. I don't particularly care for milk chocolate, so I don't know how they taste. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you a behind the scenes oopsie daisy. I was doing the tutorial and I cut my paper to size, and then I realized I put my measurements backwards. So this needs to be on the short side and this needs to be on the long side. So it does happen. For me, I saw that, I noticed it right away because I was like, there's no way I can get that on the long side, or, you know, so I knew right away that it was wrong, and I would just go like this in my book and switch them off. But because I'm doing a tutorial, we'll go ahead and start over and I will show you how to do it. Okay, so we're going to measure our items. I'm doing 2 back to back. I'm using the pink fold flat box template box. Links are in the description box. All right, so my left to right is going to be So I had it at 1 inch before, but I don't think I need a full inch. I don't like my items rolling around in a box. I also don't like them super tight. All right, so I'm gonna do 1 inch. So 1 inch by, I'm gonna do 4.5 by, let's see, I'm going to do this by 7/8, I think. Yeah, 7/8 will be fine. Okay, so 7/8. Okay, so 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, half and half, and 1 and 1 and 4.5 and 10. My left to right is, where's my cheat sheet? Here's a cheat sheet. Okay, 0.875 plus 1 plus 0.875 plus 1 plus 0.875 equals 4 and 5/8 by, my up and down is going to be 0.5, 0.5 plus 0.875 plus 4.5 plus 0.875 plus 0.5 equals 7.25. So on the long side, I need 1/2 inch and 1 3/8 on both sides. And on the short side, I need 7/8, 1 7/8, 2 3/4, 3 3/4. That's it. Okay. So I always do this. I always skip this left page. I don't know why. I have no idea why I do that, but I do. All right, so like I said, my paper's already cut, so it's 4 5/8 by 7.5. Okay, so 4 5/8 by 7.5. Let me double check that measurement. Seven and a quarter, excuse me. The measurements in the description box are correct. Okay, so let's do it one more time. So 0.5 plus 0.875 plus 4.5 plus 0.875 plus 0.5 equals 7 1/4. Okay. Now, this is how I figured out that I had switched the measurements. If I'm looking at this paper, I know on the short side, I need to score all of the things to wrap around my candy. And so that's how I know the short side needs to have all of these measurements. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it because it's just going to confuse you. Just take my word for it. If you have directional paper, cut it like this. Your 4 5/8 is your left to right, and your 7 1/4 are up and down. Okay? Never. Whatever this is called, paper trimmer. On the long side, we need 1/2 inch and 1 3/8 on both sides. So 1/2 inch and 1 3/8. Okay, let me make sure that looks right. That looks right. And on the short side, I need 7/8 of an inch, 7/8, 1 7/8, 2 3/4, and 3 3/4. Why that doesn't feel right? It's right. Okay. It just didn't feel right when I was saying it out loud. The math is mathin'. All right, so I'm gonna work on this side because you guys you won't be able to see the score marks on this. But I am gonna go ahead and score it, or whatever this is called, burnish my lines. Okay, almost done. Take your time on this step, really get those lines in there. Okay, so it's the same deal. We're going to cut off the bottom 4, so come to your second from the right score line and cut off all 4 of those squares. What you do to the bottom, you need to do to the top. So score line and score line. Okay, return back to starting position. Vertical score line, cut up. Cut off half of the right. Miter, miter. Okay, next vertical score line, cut up. Cut off half of the left. Miter, miter. What you do to the bottom, you need to do to the top. Vertical score line, half, miter, miter. Vertical score line, half, miter, and miter. Okay, back to starting position. You have this. I'm going to go ahead and miter and miter, and I'm going to cut off about 1/4 inch, just cutting off the book. Clean your table. I need to clean my mat is what I need to do. It's all yuck. Okay. You know what? I do have a corner rounder right here, but this is a big one. Where's my little? I have a little one somewhere around here. I put it in a safe place so I wouldn't lose it. And she real safe because I don't know where she at. Ah, there she is. Nope, that's a circle. All right, anyway. So you're going to round your middle finger part here. Or use your angle punch, or, you know, just make it just look nice. You can round it with your scissors if you want, but use whatever punch you have. I did some of them with this punch that makes the angle. It works. Okay, back to starting positions. Fold in your flap and take your glue, making sure you get all the way on the folded edge, and those corners of the folded edge are the most important, so you don't have a gap. And line it up as best as you can and let it dry. Okay. Tuck your flaps in. Oh, I think that's the top. Yeah, that's the top. It don't matter. Get your candies. I want mine back to back. Throw them in there. And there we go. You have your perfect little box. I love this. Your partner's not going to know that this is chocolate because it's just a cute little box. And yeah. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.